Okay, update time. We are working on the interior of the boat right now. This is the V-berth with all of the panels out of it. That wire is deck tensioning. Remember that it's not installed yet, but it goes right by the mast. Anyway, this is the furniture that came with the boat underneath the V-berth, and we're gonna need to make some changes to it to improve its storage capabilities. Like if you had little removable panels on these, that would give you some access, but most of the storage is in here and in there. This right now, that's just the radar, goes up on the radar masts normally. There used to be a head here, and they've removed that and blanked it out, and so it's just a box now. I think the lumber here is just construction grade lumber, and we'd want to do a little better. So we're gonna think about that a bunch. Wiring is adequate, but ugly. We're gonna tidy all that up and probably replace a lot of the wiring. We are working hard right now on the bonding system, which connects all of the chain plates and the tanks and so on to each other, so that there is no galvanic corrosion happening on them. And I've got a bunch of that in progress. I've got the diesel tank back out for a minute while we chase that down. And as you can see, it's a workshop in here right now. I don't know if I showed you the tank, but the tank came out pretty well. It's looking good. The other thing we did, and it's hard to see with the tank temporarily stored there, is we cut out the space where one of the water tanks sat. We're going to turn this into sort of a dining area. So there will be a C-shaped settee couch in that area, a table mounted basically in there, and the table will drop to turn that settee into a double berth. While on this side there will be a couch / berth on the lower end, storage behind it, and then the upper part will be shelves and cabinetry to store all of our many things. There'll be some cabinets up here too. We've done some measuring but haven't really done any planning. We're going to put a small counter, like a skinny, maybe 9-inch wide counter that comes back from the sink to about even with the beginning of the stove, so that there's a little bit of a protected alcove to stand in if you're working in the galley while the boat's being tossed around. Big effort here is that we got the prop shaft is fully installed, the stuffing box is packed, replaced the stuffing box hose, a bunch of that stuff, and I've got this button back up temporarily. We want to clean it up and paint under those panels, but it's nice having that flat again so that you can walk back there. The big cardboard thing is a mock-up of our water heater. We're trying to figure out the best place to put it. Currently, we've got ideas to put it back there above the refrigerator compressor, or on a similar location on the other side in the aft lazarette kind of, or we could put it under the cockpit on the ceiling here, which puts it nice and close to the engine, but that's not it's not great for engine access, working on the engine, etc. I'm trying to think of what else to show you. My other big project right now is replacing all the little hoses. The floor, it's hiding them all right now, but we've got big exhaust hoses like these. We've got some little fuel hoses like this guy here. That's our fuel filter, and you can see the hose, the input and output hose for that. That stuff all goes back to the tank in that hole there. So they're all chased through these through the bilge and the panels underneath the cabin sole or floor, and we've got to figure out how long each one of them is and replace all of them because they haven't been replaced since the boat was new generally. So that's the kind of stuff we're doing. We also, you'll see little bits of blue tape here and there. That's marking spots where the cabin leaks when it's wet, which it always is here. So we're working on tracking those down. Unfortunately, the yard's environmental policies don't allow us to do very much work on deck. So we are forced to either be sneaky or to, take temporary measures and fix it all later, which is the second option is how we've been handling it so far. We'll see. But that's the update for, what is it, August 27th or something, or October 27th? Not August anymore, it's October. So, there you go.